since the All-Star break has gone 15-5, and Fred just mentioned it'll win tonight. They get win number 50. What a fake! Jokic broke his ankles in the corner. Finney-Smith. It's a free. Another one for LA.
And 6 assists. Look at this. Little standing 8 count there for the big fella, and fine
by Dinwiddie. Hit a tough one. Jokic, wow, behind the head. Reeves wide open. Luka Magic on display in the purple and gold.
It's not just your ability to see it, but to deliver this pass. And look at, I mean, that is on the money. You're a baseball guy. That was a strike.
Steer of Jokic.
That's incredible.
Reed's in front of him. LeBron crosses over. LeBron's in deep. LeBron needs help. He finds Luka to beat the clock. Got it!
To contain and contest, and they're doing it.
Jokic fakes, goes right at Gobert, flips it up and in. The game is tied with 4.5 to play.
Play-in will start. The last regular season game next Sunday when everybody's in action. Jokic, throw it up, score! And one!
Double team comes over, and he says, I don't even care. Throws it up. Look at that thing. Goes up. Finds the bottom. And he says, yeah, that's me. 3-point opportunity coming to Luka to run his point total with this free throw maybe to 28.
Jokic stuck in the corner. This is when he's at his best, when he's improvising.
Oh my goodness,
He's at his best.
Stop it. Stop it.
get that to the rim. Look at the defense here by A.J. Green, all over him. A one-legged step back, fadeaway, out of bounds, and then the side eye.
Nikola Jokić plays the game with a level of patience that separates him from everyone else on the floor. Nothing feels rushed, nothing feels forced. While defenses scramble and react, he stays composed, reading the game like a chessboard and choosing the best move every single time. His touch around the basket is remarkably soft. Even in traffic, even through contact, he finishes with balance and control.
Jokic, here he goes with the defender on his hip. Goes all the way out. What is that pass? To Vincent. Paid off, Gabe.
Luka's last assist. Look at this. Goes up and then whoop. He knows where Gabe is all the time over the top there. And Gabe says, I'll get you the assist. Don't worry about it.
Into the front court, LaMelo. Now to Smith Jr. in the corner. Nick Smith Jr. And Luka's got the rebound. Hook pass. Finds LeBron. LBJ. 500 teams getting the job done there. They have 16 double-digit wins. What a whip pass underneath to Reeves to score.
Another look at that pass. The screen off the ball, though. Good movement by Austin to free himself up. And look at that. Nice play.
Leonard three. Leonard no. Rebound Hayes. Long lead. Luka LeBron James. Yet another touchdown.
That's a pretty pass by Luka.
Luka Doncic is going to feel a little bit playing alongside a presence like LeBron.
Markkanen's three, not there. Doncic fires down the court to James in stride. It rolls around and drops. What a look by Luka to LeBron.
Yeah, Luka turns immediately, see his eyes look up the floor, and then this is put perfectly to
44% from three. That's shooting the basketball. 4 minutes into the quarter. Luka behind the back, all the way to Reeves. Is he going to pay it off? He is! Behind the back from Doncic to Reeves for three. Close to a 4-point attempt.
Another look at that behind the back pass to Reeves for the triple. Lakers are challenging the foul call on Luka on that.
James out of there with it after an empty possession for the Jazz. And here's Doncic driving, puts it up, instead it's a lob. And Hayes with the slam. We know how Luka loves to lob it to his friends.
On that last one, but this is what Luka loves to do. He loves to get into the paint.
You can tell there's a lot of motion with the Mavericks as well. Jokic gets free, inside, whips the pass out. Hachimura connects.
Jokic quarterbacking, surveys. Oh, behind the back, Luka pulls his way in to score.
Luka Doncic.
Played by Luka. They tried to double him up there, but behind the back between two defenders, and then get out of my way as he was on his way to laying it up and laying it in. That's using your body to perfection, I guess.
7th year out of Slovenia. Again, 3rd pick.
Instead of overpowering defenders, he outsmarts them. A small shift of the shoulders, a subtle fake, or a perfectly timed step is often all it takes to create space. What truly defines Jokic is his passing ability. He delivers the ball from unexpected angles, often without looking, but always with purpose. Teammates don't need to force cuts or call for the ball if they're open. He finds them. That awareness turns simple possessions into easy scoring opportunities.
2.5 to go in the half, and here comes Reeves. They'll blitz him. Finney Smith, who they got in a trade with Brooklyn, in the corner. 3. Oh, he caught it! Vincent, a triple!
Here's the behind-the-back pass here by Luka, and the 3 by Vincent. Look at the little tap right there.
Boy, was that crafty, huh? That was really fun to watch.
Doncic steps back, three-pointer. It's good. Rattles it home. 43 points for Doncic.
Again, good answer. 9-0 run by the Lakers over the last 2 minutes to open up an 8-point lead. Doncic on the step back. Over Durant. Hits a 3. And then has something to say to him. Go on Hayes.
And again, Luka going to his back, trying to go right. He sees him cut him off, and then look, just a step back, and then watch Luka talking to him. Now, Luka, there's not many people I'm going to tell you to maybe leave alone. Kevin Durant might be one of those people, but Luka, he fears no one.
J.J. Redick taking out his frustrations with Courtney Kirkland, the crew chief.
Oh, that's
Luka Doncic fakes the pass behind the back. How about this pass? Reminds me of, here's a name out of the pass, Avery Johnson. He used to do this all the time.
Beautiful move.
Doncic tonight has 14.
This is what they have to do. They have to get Zach Edey to switch out on the perimeter.
And he's going to go right around him. And he does. Count of it goes! Exactly what they wanted, like you said, Stu.
With a small lineup. Luka working him over, dancing with him, and then attacks the paint, then throws it up and gets the friendly, nice bounce off the rim, off the backboard, and 3-point opportunity.
You know, 4 of the first 5 games that he played for the Lakers.
This defense is really good.
Luka, back, forth, fall away, good!
Luka's bringing out all the tricks tonight. Look at Luka using that pivot foot just one way, back to the other way, then back to the fall away. Finds the bottom.
Did 1. On the switch, Luka's got the big on him. Tries the 3. And hits it! The first of many to come for Luka Doncic as a Laker.
How long do you think they could cheer him every single possession? How long will that last? Is Doncic?
Mike, you mentioned it. The place cheers. Because you know why? They had so many moments of this, him creating shots for himself.
No one trying to be deferential out here, Dave. Everyone's trying to get their own game going.
And there were so many people as Doncic throws another lob to Jackson Hayes.
From the top of the floor, he orchestrates the offense like a point guard. He understands spacing, timing, and defensive tendencies at an elite level. When defenders commit too early, he punishes them with precision. When they hesitate, he calmly takes advantage. Rebounding is another area where his intelligence stands out. He positions himself early, anticipates bounces, and secures the ball without unnecessary movement. Those rebounds often lead directly to fast breaks, as he immediately looks up court to create opportunities.
Rebound taken by Hachimura. Lakers
have to stay on that defensive glass, Bill. This is a good offensive rebound.
Yes, it is. Luka, 3! Knock it down! And he's having some fun going the other way.
To Jackson, then next trip down, little step back 3-pointer. One of his specialties. He just drains him and has a little
Close out by Josh. Fight on that ball fake. Stay down. No, Luka picked up his dribble. Luka leaves it softly for Hayes. Jamal Murray, catch and shoot. Can't get that. Murray's had 7 threes in each of his last 2 games. Oh, what a pass! Doncic, perfection there.
Steve Nash, John Stockton, they all know the throw ahead.
Ball's loose. LeBron comes up with it. Boy, LeBron getting after it right now. In the corner, Doncic for 3, partially blocked. And that's going to be a foul. Count that, and 1. as Doncic gets to the basket.
Miss, he's able to run that down. We see a great job on the block, but Luka able to follow it up, takes the contact, and gets the easy deuce.
Doncic out front, working against former All-NBA defensive team player Simmons. Luka on the drive, got it! To get his mojo and swag back. And these are the type of plays that Luka Doncic has used to haunt the Clippers throughout his career. Averages 30.
It looked like he banged his head on the floor.
Yeah, we'll show it to you again. I mean, it was definitely a really hard ball, but he delivers a perfect alley-oop lob to Hayes. Pelicans quickly. One bounce dribble for McCollum. Nothing but air. Rebound Hayes. Taken by Jokic. Look at this bounce. Look at this bounce. Laid up and in by Milton.
You talk about fundamentals.
Right. Smart play, both ends of the floor.
He passed. He made Shake Milton run for this basketball. Sometimes you don't even realize that you're open.
In the last 6 games of the playoffs last year, Doncic with a steal. The defensive-minded Luka Doncic, Candace.
Oh, look at that right there, scrambling.
He fires up a 3 and he's got it.
LeBron James has to run him off the line. Catch and shoot threes is what they do not want. The off the dribble that Jason Tatum just shot over Luka, that's okay.
Another wide open shot. From the floor again. Lakers just 40% out of the gate. Gabe's been the man so far. Reverse layup is spun up and in. Knocks it out of
Another
bounds.
look at Luka taking to the basket and just nice.
He was a fantastic businessman as well.
Played his college ball in Louisville. And then 10 years here with the Bucks. He was also part of the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar trade.
Yes.
Since mid-January, the last 28 games, the Lakers are the #1 defense in the NBA. Hayes underneath, scores, and foul. Boy, he has really benefited from having Luka Doncic on this team. Hayes' numbers have gone way up.
So they tried to bring in a trade to add another big man, and then when that didn't work out, Hayes is given that opportunity.
Jokic's leadership is quiet but powerful. He leads by example, trusting the game and trusting his teammates. There's no panic in his decisions, no hesitation in crucial moments. Pressure situations only highlight his composure. Nikola Jokić proves that dominance doesn't always look explosive. Sometimes it looks controlled, thoughtful, and effortless. He turns complexity into simplicity, making the game easier for everyone around him. When he's in rhythm, the floor belongs to him not because he demands it, but because he understands it better than anyone else.